Well, hello and welcome in, friends. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are well. If we have not met before, my name is Sarah. I am a former Jehovah's Witness turned atheist turned intuitive energy reader. And if the title brought you here, well, welcome. And I'm just asking that you trust yourself as you listen to this message and take the info that resonates with you. And if it doesn't, then please leave it behind and maybe consider coming back another time. So here we go. We're about to read some really intense energy. I am almost speechless with the honor of delivering this message to a specific group of people. Again, if I'm putting an intention that this message finds those who have been asking about a specific path or have prayed about something, because the person that I'm speaking to, you've done so much inner work and have healed so many aspects of your life that was keeping you very stuck. And Spirit is asking you to release the old that's in your life. Release it and shut it so that you can recover, because there is going to be a period of time very soon coming in quickly that is going to take up all of your energy. And so you need this time to rest. That message is coming through very strongly in almost all of my readings as of late. The last month is about resting. And knowing that you have your guardian angel here, you're very protected, like so protected. You don't have to worry at all. And you're being asked, when you are too tired to move on, to please call in your guardian angel to take the burden off of you. And what also came up was Sky Father. You're being asked to trust in the universe. Now, I'd like to read just a portion of what the book says. And I like to read, even though I know basically the information, I like to give the author their due, especially for what I call the pretty amazing top tier kind of energy. The person I'm speaking to, like you're getting Sky Father, trust in the universe. And the message there is that you're to trust your path, that it's trusting that the path is unfolding exactly as it should be. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. Now, this does not necessarily have to be, the God of the Old Testament, Yahweh, Jehovah, or any other. It's just basically that umbrella term, right? He's also the counterpart of the Earth Mother, Gaia, in many traditions. So this is representing someone that has that masculine divine power, that sort of a deity, right? Entity. Okay, so this could also represent a very powerful male in your life. It could be a husband or a partner or your father, or even someone like in charge of a project you're working on who comes across as either very wise or someone who's been there, done that, and kind of just someone that everyone goes to for help. Okay, that could be even you, right? Maybe that's the energy coming through here. Whatever it is, it's a very balanced, solid individual. Okay, now coming through very clearly is the shaman. And again, along with the Sky Father card, there's this energy of having feeling and intention in what you're creating. This is a very solid individual who is looking for the next step in their life. How can they help in some way? So I wasn't surprised to see the shaman card come up. You're being guided to step back and get out of your own way with this Sky Father card. Because there's a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. And this card, the Sky Father, is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow you to, will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. We've got to step out of our own way before we sabotage ourselves, right? This card is asking you to see things from a higher perspective, much like the eagle on the card. You know, when we picture an eagle, it's flying high above, and it can see even the very smallest animals, right, for its prey. So we need to be discerning that way and see things from a different perspective. So we're trusting in a higher force with this shaman card. Let me get the message there just real quick. It's asking you to trust in your angels, your guides, and your ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. Trust in higher forces. So maybe someone has given their power away. They were doing really well. They felt like, yeah, you know, I can look back now and see that I've really worked through a lot of these egotistical kind of traits. Working on the ego is like a lifelong thing, right? We can get derailed, I believe. Even when we're trying to do everything, things can trigger us that we thought we had healed past. This person that I'm speaking to, you've completed some sort of cycle. I can't show that card on YouTube. It's the World card from the tarot deck, the traditional tarot deck. And along with the World, with that completion, that sense of belonging, like you can see where you're going. But something came up recently that kind of derailed you. And now you've got this fear in you and you're asking, you know, I thought I was healed from that. Why am I doing this? It's not that you've done anything wrong. It's just that fear got in your way. Maybe you thought you were at a place and then you were kind of brought down off of your pedestal a little bit. Like you put yourself on a pedestal. I'm not trying to like judge anybody, but we can do that, especially in the spiritual community. We, you know, reach a place where things are manifesting very quickly for us, or we are getting the things from spirit that we ask for quite quickly. Little things just happen for us. That's one of the beautiful benefits of working closely with spirit, is that you learn to harness that power, that you connect, and you can use it in your life, right? And by working through the traumas and the ills that you have gone through in your life, I'm hearing lives, so past lives too, working through that, clearing that for new to come in, things that you actually want to come in, instead of just the cycles where you never seem to get ahead, you know? So all of that to say, someone here has really worked through a cycle where you did a lot of healing and you've worked really hard at it. So that's awesome. Maybe someone here is being called to examine a shaman lifestyle or a shamanic journey. So that might be something for someone to investigate. We also got the Hunter card. Track down your fears and desires. Now, I don't think I said, but this is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. This is a beautiful deck if you are interested in trying to connect with past lives or ancestors and your angels. Very, very expressive deck. Very connected. Almost immediately. So, Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Track down all your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. So instead of being hunted down by your fears and desires, you are being asked to become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time. So use your power to make a difference. You're not here to cower away or live in the shadows, but you are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that's been haunting you, right? So we're doing great. We're doing all this work. And then something comes out of nowhere, it feels like, and knocks us down. And we get up and think, what just happened there? How did I let that happen? And you might be in like this cycle of sabotage where you're afraid. Maybe you thought that wouldn't happen to you after you did so much of the healing. Maybe you thought you couldn't be triggered. And I'm just the messenger, but sometimes it's my belief that the spiritual work is never quite done. There's always refinement, right? It's part of our human experience. And instead of looking at it in I got to do this and I got to, look at it like it's like a puzzle or a riddle that you get to work on each and every day, closer and closer toward a prize. And the prize is, the prize is something for everyone, something different for each person. That's up to you to decide what the prize is, right? What are your goals? Just because your goals might be doing this huge thing, doesn't mean that everybody's going to follow that path. That's okay. Whatever you're feeling called to go toward, trusting in the universe to lead you there. They're asking you, they're saying, thank you so much for doing all this work. Please put your fears to the side. When you can uncover your fears, there lies your desire. And the last oracle card I received was the High Priest. Someone here, not to inflate your ego or anything, but you're not messing around. Like you're doing the actual work. You're intending and creating. You're manifesting. This idea that you've been working so hard on, you are bringing this forward through your hard work and intention. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. That's so exciting. Face your fear and align with the light. And it goes along with the Hunter card. Facing the fear, there is where your desire will be. So this is the embodiment of the divine masculine, the physical embodiment. He's like a bridge between the worlds and is not able only to divine the future, but he can help create it too. Someone here is creating their future through their thoughts, right? Like an alternate reality of some kind. Um, the high priest is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. So whatever practice that is bringing you this connection with something larger than you, whatever practice that is, this is the person I'm reading for. You have some sort of connection, and it's just going to intensify as you continue spending time in that energy, right? You're going to learn however that looks for you. Everyone has their own experience. So Spirit has asked you to trust with the Fool card. Look at all that yellow. Trust. Because I am delivering for you. This is a new beginning. Stability. It's outward manifestation. I'm going to pull another card. I'm really feeling the Magician card, because, or High Priestess card in the tarot, because, okay, what did we get? Okay, so this is coming in very fast. Knight of Swords. Hot and heavy, I'm hearing. Coming in quick. Someone's going to get quick results. So whatever you're putting out there, with that beautiful intention to help or serve or share yourself and your passions in some way, whatever you're hoping that will do to satisfy something within you to help you grow as a human, that's on its way, and it's on its way fast. Yeah. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming, and you are moving away from this old stuff that's keeping you. You've learned the lesson that, yes, I've done work on myself, but things still might come up that will trigger me, and that's okay. That is life. We're not here to be robots, right? We're here to have a human experience. And yet we beat ourselves up for having a human experience, for having emotion. Yeah, this is someone who, you've persevered. You have greater goals in mind. You have manifestations. There are dreams, and you've gone wild with your dreams. And you've recognized that as long as you put the work in, you can get what you need. Granted, your perspective has changed. Maybe you're not, maybe you're, let me restart. Maybe some time ago, you were the type of person that, maybe wanted a certain kind of a car, brand new flashy car, whatever. Maybe now you're looking at it and going, you know what? I'd rather have that extra money to put toward this new pursuit that is going to bring me happiness. Yeah, my neighbors might make fun of my hoopty car, but it's paid for. It's not flashy, and maybe I even have to, I'm hearing maybe it's a car that every day when I go out, I have to look at all the tires to make sure that I don't have a flat, because I just can't afford a tire right now, and I really need one. That's a situation that I have lived sometimes in my life, and that's not to say it couldn't happen again, right? But I don't want to get on like some soapbox and start, on some tirade, but Spirit sees those of us who have been through it. And I just had a card. Okay, someone here has been self-sabotaging. Or you did, no. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this card, this is the Seven of Swords. I'm feeling that you feel shame for something that you did. And you told yourself a story about why you did that in an effort to save face. The person I'm speaking to, you are very good at manifesting and very good at connection with spirit, but you have your flaws because you're human, right? And maybe you beat yourself up too much if things don't materialize exactly the way you think that they should. We need to remember who is in charge. It's not us. It's source, right? And our guardian angels help us so that we can make things happen for us here. The Empress. This is someone in her balanced feminine, divine feminine. There's a balancing of the feminine energy at this time between my readings that I've done for others, for the channel, for myself. There's a balancing of that feminine, sacral energy I'm hearing. Yeah, this is happening suddenly. This just flew out of the deck. This is going to rock your world. And I mean that. I mean that in the best possible way. This situation that you're in, that you're feeling like, how could I have let that happen? That was a lesson for you, sweetheart. And I know you didn't want to hear it, but I'm here to give the message, not be your, well, I'd like to be friends, but let's be honest, sometimes our friends need to tell us things, okay? So I'm just this person on the internet who's trying to help you out, because we all go through this, right? And so if you're beating yourself up over something that happened because you thought that you were beyond that, just know that it had to happen that way because you needed to wake up to something. I know, I'm sorry. That's what happened here. Okay, so what's going to happen with the future then, Spirit? Okay, so it's coming in quick. This thing that you want really badly, hardship, loss, this is in the past. This is no longer going to happen to you. Sudden change. Let me know in the comments. Is this resonating with you at all? And if it is, I wish you the best with it. You can't make it up. The Magician and the Queen of Wands, who is the Witch of the Tarot, and the Magician. You're a manifester. I think that says it all. Congratulations on this, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a great day. Bye.